Brew Day. We are here at Billy's house. Billy does a lot of work for the Midwest Brew Review, and we're going to brew some beer today. It's going to be fun. I think we're doing a milk stout. It's going to be delicious, hopefully. We'll keep you updated with any kind of news throughout, and hopefully in about a month or so, we have some pretty good beer. Let's go.
We're making a sweet stout, and it's basically exactly what you think it is. It's a stout, and it's a little bit sweeter. You got a base grain in there of maris otter, and then you have some chocolate malt, some roasted malt, some flaked oats to give it a nice creamy texture, and then we're gonna have a little fun with science later on in the boil.
All right, we got our strike water going right now. We want to get it up to 170 because when we add it to the mash, it's going to drop about 15 degrees. We want to be in the 154, 155 range for our mash. We did pre-treat this water with Camden tablets. Just, we are in the Midwest and we get Great Lakes water, which is generally pretty good. But we decided to treat it anyways.
Yeah, our water has a little bit of chlorine and chloramine in it, and the Camdens will help pull some of that out if you crush it up and put it in and let it sit overnight.
You got the bottom
Which is
part
really
there?
f***ing lame and nobody wants to hear about. Nerd!
Right?
So we're sitting on 155 right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty much exactly where we want to be. So we're going to seal this thing up and
Let's get this closed up.
let her do its thing. We're going to stir this every 20 minutes, and then to keep things moving along and keep the grains distributed. And then we're going to do a fly sparge.
A lot of people, especially small breweries, you walk in there and it's really humid, and you get that smell in there, and it's just damp and it's grain, and some people don't like that smell, but when you're a home brewer like we are, you learn to love that smell so much.
All right, so mash is almost done, so we're going to recirculate this through a whole bunch of times and separate our sweet wort from the grains.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's dark. I think we did something right.
Yeah, that looks good.
So you can't see it, but there's a lot of husks and grains falling into here. What this is going to do is lock in the grain bed and filter out a lot of those little bits and pieces that we don't want to end up in our kettle. And it smells like cold brewed coffee in here. So that's always a good sign.
Oh, that's so sick.
So everyone has a different setup. We're brewing within our means here. This is a gravity-fed setup. Obviously, we're taking our counter to a chair to the ground. Yeah, this is our setup. If you guys have any what's your setup at home look like? Maybe comment below, let us know. Again, with anything with this video, we're not experts, we just kind of follow the guidelines and try and be better every next beer. You see something here maybe we did wrong or you would do differently, it might change our beer, make it better. Maybe you have a setup or style that's inexpensive that might be better than this one. Let us know. Okay, this is a milk stout, so we are actually going to add a pound of lactose sugar, and then to give it additional body, we are actually going to do about 8 ounces, half pound of maltodextrin as well. Really, we're just trying to thicken this bitch up.
Do it.
These are unfermentable sugars. So any, yeast, when we're, putting the yeast in, it's not going to eat them up and make alcohol. It'll leave sweetness. The maltodextrin doesn't leave any sweetness whatsoever. It's primarily just, is an unfermentable sugar, but it'll add body thickness to our beer. Another thing we like to do, add a little yeast nutrient to just help the yeast work a lot better in the beer, get it going a lot better.
Okay guys, well, at the end of a long brew day here, all we have to do is pitch this yeast. So we're using a Nottingham, which is a dry yeast, and it's clean and it's reliable and it kicks ass. We did a quick rehydration with some sanitized water, so we're just gonna pop this in and call it a day.